YouTube? Welcome back to Universe X, and today we are going to go over the yellow cards, at least the first half of the yellow cards from Realm of the Gods. Now, yellow was going to be a weirdish color because we all know that yellow is currently not balanced. Its defense is ironclad, and with cards like Turles coming out for 2, they can start getting rid of your board, you know, as they start tapping it. It's really wild. So this set didn't even have to give us a broken yellow archetype. The yellow archetype honestly had to be a 6.5 or higher on offense, and it probably would have been carried by the defense. But this trunk set, it's a little bit more than a 6.5 on offense. So we're about to dive into that. That being said, normal messages. We're on the road to 2K, and I do believe we're gonna hit it. Like, we're just trying to be the best of the best, if not one of the best, but I'm shooting for the best of the best, because if you aim for the stars, you are still going to hit the moon, even if you come up short. So every like, comment, subscribe really does help. It really do. And we'll keep pushing out content. We're gonna have a massive celebration once we hit 2K, so please look out for that. That being what it is, we have to get to just the normal shout outs. You know, you've got the official Facebook group where I am putting out the spoilers from. We've got the discussion group, which is also going to be in the description as well. Universe X, my own personal group. Universe X, the Discord, where it's not only just Dragon Ball Super the card game, it's Dokkan, it's Legends, it's League of Legends. We have so many channels just for so many things. And then the final part is my friend, my sponsor, you know, TCGMetalZ, doing good work on these custom cards. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up for this set, and I can't wait to show it to you. I just gotta wait till he is done showing it, because, you know, he's got some special stuff coming up. So that being said, again, let's put up that template and let's jump right in. So let's actually start it off. We have got the Trunks leader. Now, it's kind of weird because, like, you know, this set is called Realm of the Gods, and so far every single leader has had something to do with divinity. Now this Trunks, not really, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, we gotta see what he's paired up against, which is the Zamasu. Probably going to fuse Zamasu, or Zamasu and Goku Black. I would actually think Zamasu Goku Black would be cooler than a fuse Zamasu. We've had a bunch of fuse Zamasus, but let's get into it. Trunks auto. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. Activate main if you have 2 or more energy and you choose 1 yellow Vegeta card in your battle area and place it under this card. Flip this card over, and if you do, draw 1 card, and then add cards to your hand from your life until you have 6 life left. Or when your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and then flip this card over. Spoiler alert, you are never going to use the Awaken ability. It will always be the activate main, but we'll get to it. Moving over here, we've got his Awaken side. Awesome art, by the way. This is gonna be a great foil. SSB Vegeta and SS Trunks, father-son onslaught. Now that sounds heat. Auto, when this card attacks, you may draw 1 card. If you don't, choose up to 1 yellow Vegeta, 1 yellow Trunks Future, or yellow Bulma Future card with an energy cost of 1 in your hand or drop area and play it in rest mode. Auto, once per turn, when a yellow battle card activates an EX Evolve skill from your hand, you draw 1 card. Activate battle once per turn, place 1 card under this card in its owner's drop area. 1 card from under this card in drop area, and this card gains 10,000 power and double strike for the battle. Now, because you've got Vegeta under there, you're going to be able to use that once per turn 1 time, as far as I know. And that's going to just be able to, you know, you're just going to be able to make him a 25k leader with double strike. This is an activate battle, so he has his own built-in Champa, and that is wild to be completely crazy. Like, yes, you can read it, you can see that they have a card under them, but you don't know when they're going to pull the trigger until they pull the trigger. So this is actually really cool. You don't have to allot space to a Champa, and I think that's slick and sexy. Now, when it comes to the auto on the first one, you're going to see, because it doesn't negate the effect of the 1-drop, there's actually going to be a fair amount of times where you might just bring up the card because you're going to see some other effects. Nah, I guess with the Bulma you can, but we're gonna get into it. That's what we're gonna get into it. But also the once per turn EX thing, that's actually pretty cool, because normally EX evolving is going to take a card from your hand, or even more if they have like a additional cost like discarding a card. But this card is going to allow you to +1 off of any EX evolve that draws, but it's also going to allow you to break even off of any EX evolve that doesn't. So this is actually pretty cool. Let's move on to the rest of the archetypes so we can kind of see how it comes together. All right, we've got my Opposing the Divine. Empower yellow 3, and it's a 1-drop, so it should be getting up to a fair amount of counters. Once per turn, when a yellow battle card activates an EX Evolve skill from your hand, add a marker to this card. Cool, so we got a pseudo +2. That's definitely needed because it's only a 4,000, but that's fair because it's really just Mai with a shotgun. It's a human with a shotgun. And while it may be pretty cool looking, let's face it, like, she ain't throwing hands at Zamasu. It's just not happening. Auto once per turn. Yeah, we went over that, sorry. +1, activate main, draw 1 card, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. Cat was playing with a die. I apologize. But then the -4, draw 1 card, activate main, draw 1 card, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, and they can't be switched to active mode until the end of their next turn. That -4 is very underwhelming, and the +1 is also very underwhelming. I don't want to talk bad about it before seeing it in play, but just looking at this card, I am not sure, Chief. But we will see. We will see in the upcoming time. Now, the next card we're going to go over is Vegeta Future on the Line. 1-drop. When this card is played, draw 1 card. Yeah. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader card is a mono yellow Trunks Future card and you discard this card from your hand, look at the top 7 cards from your deck and add up to 1 yellow Vegeta or yellow Trunks Future card, then you cost of 3 or less amongst them to your hand, shuffle your deck. So when this card is played, draw 1 card. What this automatically means is that, again, with your Trunks, because once per turn you can, well, when you swing, you can draw a card, yeah, or if you don't, you can bring up one of these. You can just bring the Bulma to play and you add a body to your board in rest mode, you know, not bad. But it's going to draw you 1 anyway, and if it untaps, it's just 5k combo power for later. So there are some things here. Now granted, this set has a lot of cards that get special procs whenever you swing into a battle card and KO it. So bringing these guys out in rest mode may not be the best all the time, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Next, we're gonna go to this card, and this is Trunks Father-Son Teamwork. Now, this thing is a 1-drop. It's got Barrier. When your leader card is a Trunks Future card or Trunks Future card, when this card is played, choose 1. Draw 1 card, or you play up to 1 Vegeta Father-Son Teamwork from your deck, or drop Barrier with its non-keyword skills negated for the turn. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So this is monsters. 1, it says if your leader card is yellow Trunks Future card, like they all do, so there might be some expansion in the future. We might get some more, but this guy is going to play himself, and he can play a Vegeta. And remember, you only need to have a Vegeta in your battle area to put under your Trunks to awaken. So this guy is going to be able to just do the darn thing. He's going to come out, he has Barrier, which is very important for later, and then you're going to be able to just fetch the Vegeta, or if you don't need the Vegeta, you're going to be able to draw. So next we got Vegeta Father-Son Teamwork. And this guy is pretty much the exact same thing. He is the carbon copy of the other card. The only difference is his name is Vegeta, and he searches for the Trunks Father-Son Teamwork from your deck or drop area with his non-keyword skills negated. So they'll both come in from the other 1-drop with Barrier. They just won't be able to draw, or, you know, of course, make an infinite field of these 1-drops. Still pretty strong. Next, we're gonna go to the first EX Evolve. This card is insane. SS2 Trunks Future on the Line. Barrier, blocker, EX Evolve, yellow, draw a card. Yellow Trunks Future with an energy cost of 1. You already know what to do, baby. Auto, when this card is playing EX Evolve, switch it to active mode. Now, the fact, well, okay, we're gonna go over the full. I'm getting over myself, it's so good. Auto once per turn, if your leader card is a yellow Trunks Future card, when your opponent plays a battle card or unison card, switch or choose it and switch it to rest mode. Okay, so going over this, 1, when you're awakened and you evolve into this, because this doesn't require a card from hand, you are going to play this card. You're going to draw this, or you're going to draw a card and play this card, and then draw a card from your leader, making this EX Evolve a +1. You are breaking even off of one of these draws. You are going +1 with the second draw, and then you're playing this guy, who is a 19k barrier blocker with a poutine effect that also hits unisons. This is this is strong. This is very, very strong. So yeah, this guy cannot be just underestimated. Barrier blocker with these stats, you can combo on him easily. This deck does start building a hand. On top of that, you know, yellow already has so much defense, so having a barrier blocker just waiting in the wings is just completely nasty. There's no other way around it. It's just nasty. When your opponent plays a battle card and uses a card, choose it, switch it to, yeah, this is a line of defense in multiple different ways. He's a plus coming in. You just don't really, this is just good card quality. But then again, it's yellow, so what do you expect? Next card, SSB Vegeta Future on the line. EX Evolve, draw 1 card, yellow Vegeta with energy cost of 1. So once again, we're plussin, Bussin. Auto, when this card is played using EX Evolve, switch into active mode. Auto, once per turn, when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and KO it. Once again, this is removal in the yellowest of fashions. If it's rested, it gets tested. Like, you just really just blow it up. And this is through barrier, so once again, this is just very strong removal as long as you can tap something, which counterplays will generally allow you to do. Yeah, you can switch it active mode. Not saying you're going to be really swinging with the 1-drop, but you could. And also the thing is, since the 1-drop Trunks brings it in tapped, it's very important that you switch these things to active mode when you EX Evolve, because you can bring them in tapped, EX Evolve them for 1 energy, and then, you know, untap them. Kind of savage. Next, we got SSB Vegeta Fatherly Assistance. It's just a super combo with Sparking 5. It's just there because, you know, draft is draft. Now, we got a 1-drop, SS, Son Goku facing Goku Black. Auto, when this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 yellow sand card with energy cost of 4 or less, or 1 yellow unison card with specified cost of 1 to your hand. Shuffle your deck. It's the generic unison searcher top 5. Activate main once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 2 or less in rest mode, KO it. Very simple. Okay. Now we're gonna move over to SSB Son Goku Future on the line. Dual attack, that's pretty neat. EX Evolve 2 yellow Son Goku with an energy cost of 3 or less. Yes. Auto, when this card is played using EX Evolve, switch it to active mode. This is par, up to par. Although, because you don't cheat out this 1-drop Goku with any other card in rest mode, I mean, bringing it to active mode, I feel like really doesn't do quite the same thing. Like, chances are the 1-drop is in active mode to begin with. Auto, once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. When this card attacks, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and in rest mode and kill it. Just KO it. That's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If we get any yellow effects that proc when something is KO'd in a battle, this is gonna do even more work, because this is the card that will be able to swing, KO something, and then, you know, you draw 1, then you maybe cheat out a really cool battle card. So that's pretty neat. Next, you've got the boss card. SSB Vegeta and SS Trunks Father-Son Bonds. This card is nasty. Critical. Activate main, yellow. If you have 3 more energy and you choose 1 yellow Vegeta card and 1 yellow Trunks Future card in your battle area, play this card from your hand, then place the chosen cards under this card. Activate battle, limit 1. Place 2 cards from under this card in their owner's drop areas. Draw 1 card, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. This card gains triple strike for the battle. So, this is actually a disgusting card. So, how this is going to work, once you have 3 energy for 2, you're just going to be able to play this on top of 2 1-drops. You can do the EX Evolve, but at that point, I think you're wasting valuable resources when you could have just put 2 1-drops that were in active mode with barrier under this one. So you're gonna play this card and put that under it. Now this is a 35k thing, and lots of people are gonna be like, well, it doesn't have barrier, it doesn't have deflect. Yeah, there's a reason for this, because this card is insane. If it had barrier, it'd be busted. You swing with this card for 35k, and if they don't have any sort of response to it, you can limit 1, drop both of the 1-drops from under it to the drop zone, and then you're going to draw a card. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and blow them up, and then this card becomes a triple strike 35 critical. That is disgusting. Like, and the thing is, it's an activate battle, so even if you negate the effect of this guy, if they want to blow up your board, they just need to swing with something else and activate the activate battle. All that's going to change is that they won't be hitting you with a triple strike critical. And I say all like that's inconsequential. It is very consequential, but that's strong. It's very strong. If this thing hits you, so help you. Like, you can drop from 6 to 3 critical real quick. So keep your negates ready because this card is dumb. Now we have the actual boss of the deck, God Rare himself, Yajirobe. Look at how thick this guy is from the back. Eaten, we don't even know what. Could be chocolate, could be doo-doo. Look, seriously, we don't know what's on his face. But the point is, Yajirobe is clean. I will be looking for foils. Moving to the next card, and the last card actually, we got Shadows Aligned. Counterattack, negate the attack, and then activate main. Look up to the top 7 cards of your deck, add up to 1 yellow sand card with energy cost of 4 or less amongst them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. These are cool for draft, but in all honesty, in constructed, 1 energy has a huge investment to it. I know that sounds silly, 1 energy, but the things you can do with 1 energy in this format, it's just weighted a little more than, you know, searching your top 7 for a 4 or less. So that is all we have for the Trunks archetype, and I believe that tomorrow we'll start seeing the Zamasu archetype, and that will be excellent. Definitely gonna be doing a video on this deck soon. It's very spicy. It works really well, and the only thing that we have to kind of see is whether or not yellow's hits impact it hard or not. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to Universe X today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yellow is looking spicy yet again, but like I said, this has great offense. Its defense isn't really the best, and that's what is in danger on this next upcoming ban list / errata list / limit list. So thank you guys. If you like the content, think about subscribing, like the video, comment with your thoughts, and I will see you the next time you decide to join Universe X. Later.